Walk through any high school hallway today, and you'll see the obvious physical space: lockers, classrooms, and friends chatting. But layered right on top of it is an unseen digital layer where much of the student interaction actually happens. In that hidden space, the tone can change in an instant. A routine group chat pivots as someone drops a comment that crosses the line into harassment, or shares a message suggesting they might be in danger. If you see that message, you feel a knot in your stomach. Then the hesitation starts. You wonder if you're misreading the situation, or if you'll face social backlash for saying something. This is the digital bystander effect. Staring at a screen creates a sense of distance, making you feel removed from the real-world danger happening on the other side of the glass. This diagram shows how a group chat network handles hostility. A single instance of harm, the red node, quickly spreads to adjacent connections. When the surrounding nodes stay quiet, that silence acts as permission, allowing the behavior to multiply across the network. Often, students stay inactive because they've been taught that reporting is just about getting someone in trouble. This belief creates a wall of silence that locks the problem in, rather than breaking it apart. That split-second choice to look away is how localized digital conflicts escalate into real-world crises. Moving past that escalation requires a shift away from the feed and into an environment of institutional support. To dismantle the fear of social backlash, schools are adopting a no-blame reporting culture. This flowchart compares two different school systems. On the left is a punitive model, where raising a hand leads to a harsh, dead-end interrogation. On the right is a restorative model. Here, a student's concern leads to pathways focused on listening, support, and early intervention. The system offers a clear promise. Educators listen to the context before making judgments, and they handle reports with privacy. This ensures the student who stepped forward is protected. By removing the threat of public exposure, the system reduces the fear of being labeled a snitch. It allows students to act on their empathy instead of being paralyzed by anxiety. A no-blame culture changes the nature of a report, turning it from a source of punishment into a tool for intervention. A supportive environment only works if the community knows which digital behaviors actually require an active care. This includes aggressive harm, like targeted cyberbullying, organized digital harassment, or threats of violence. It also includes subtle internal harm, friends dropping hints of self-harm, severe emotional distress, or forming unsafe group chats. If a message generates genuine concern for a classmate's safety, that concern outweighs the need for certainty before acting. This graphic shows how responsibility is divided. Your role is limited to flagging the suspicion. The responsibility of looking into the details and finding a solution shifts to the school staff. Let's go back to that moment of hesitation. In a school with these structures, the student chooses to walk into an office and share their concern with a trusted adult. Behind the scenes, the staff initiates a quiet response to diffuse the digital tension without making it a public spectacle. When a school prioritizes safety over secrecy, the social pressure to remain silent loses its power. Looking at our network map again, we see the result of that private report. Making one connection to an outside stabilizing node calms the network. The hostile nodes shift back to a neutral state, protecting the vulnerable person and de-escalating the group. Do not ignore the warning signs. Do not spread the harm, and use the safe reporting structures available to you. A safe digital school is built by students and staff who choose to speak up before a concern becomes a crisis.